Hey guys, today I'm going to give myself a Japanese gel manicure with nail art. So I did a dry manicure on myself 3 days ago, so I'm going to keep things pretty simple for this video. My hands are clean and ready to go. I'm going to be using a small buffer, a metal cuticle pusher, and a nail brush for the dust. First thing I'm going to do is push back my cuticles. Next, I'm going to use a diamond cuticle bit from Erica's ATA. This is going to help me push back and buff out any dead skin that I have on the nail plate. This is really useful for cuticle clean. I'm going to start with one side of my nail with the drill set on forward, just working my way around the cuticle and removing any dead cuticle that I have on the nail plate. Then I'm going to pass it all over the nail. Now this is optional. I'm only doing this to show you guys that you can buff the nail with a cuticle bit, but for the video I am going to be using a buffer. As you're passing the bit, make sure you push the skin back a little bit just to pull back some of that skin. Next, I'm going to use my brush to remove the dust. Now I'm going to do the other side with the drill set on reverse. Now with the cotton soaked pad, I'm going to clean my nails, remove any of the dust or oil that's sitting on the nail plate because we want a nice clean nail before we get started with the gel. Okay, once my nails are clean, I go in with an OPI Band-Aid bonder. So just apply a little bit on your nail. This is good because it's going to dehydrate the nail. Next, I'm going to use a base coat. This is my favorite one from Bambina. Actually, it's from Presto. Bambina is just a line that they have, which is pretty gentle. I highly recommend it if you have weak or thin nails. I love using it because it's really gentle and very easy to soak off. Next, I'm going to use a gel color. I'm going to paint two nails with this pretty gray neutral color. These are going to be my accent nails. Next, I'm going to use a black gel color to paint part of my nail. This nail is going to have really cute nail art, some shell pieces, and I'm going to line it with some gold metallic gel. I'm going to use the Cloud Gold Metallic Gel. Just make sure you stir this really well with a toothpick or a tiny spatula because it does separate immediately. So I'm going to paint the gold gel with this liner brush from Rika Gel. This one is a favorite of mine. It glides on really smooth. I'm only painting the outer edge of the black color to make it look abstract. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. I actually don't want it to look perfect. I'm also going to be putting some stones on my nails. I'm going to try to find some of the links for these. I'm going to try to do my best to look for some of these because they are imported and I can only buy these in Japan. But I will try to find some links for you guys. I'm also going to be using some real dried pressed flowers. Also using some gold tinsel and gold foil. I also picked out some shell pieces, and this is the color white. And I also got this really pretty blue color just to add a little pop. To apply gemstones, I like to use sculpting gel, which is pretty thick clear gel. I use it as a glue and to encapsulate all the art so it doesn't pop off. Sculpting gel is very thick and durable. This helps the art stay in place and it also makes the gel last a lot longer. I'm going to be adhering some shell pieces to the black gel. I'm going to try to do like a mosaic type of look. I was really inspired by nature for this set of nails. I really like using shell and pieces of gold, whether it's a stone, foil, glitter, anything that catches your eye. I like to go with gold. I prefer gold over silver. It's just my favorite. I feel like it looks good against my skin. I'm going to use a oval gold metal frame. I'm going to bend it a little bit just to kind of create a curve. That way it lays flat on my nail. And I'm going to fill it with gold foil and the shell pieces. So I'm applying clear sculpting gel to stick on the nail pieces. The nail needs to be wet with the sculpting gel so little pieces can adhere to it. Doing the same thing for my index, applying sculpting gel before I start putting little pieces of nail art on top. For my thumb, I'm going to use all of these elements into the design. I'm going to be using the foil, the shell, and a little bit of that tinsel. Make sure you are gentle when you're plucking out the dry flowers because they are so delicate. Once I finish applying the nail art and I'm done curing it, the next step is to encapsulate and seal everything with the sculpting gel. Now with this, you want to be generous and make sure you seal all of the nail art and that nothing is poking through, because if it's not sealed properly, it can come off and it can snag on your clothing. Once I'm done sealing the nail art, I go in with a top coat. This is a hard gel top coat that is also non-wipe. I really like using this top coat because not only is it a hard gel, but it leaves it really shiny, and I don't have to wipe off the residue with the alcohol soaked cotton pad. Okay, my nails are done. I'm going to go in with Trader Joe's Rose Cuticle Oil. This is a favorite of mine. My last step is going to be a ball diamond bit. This is going to remove all the flaky skin around my nail. Just be careful not to get too close to the nail because it can scratch the gel and it might leave like a mark. So this is only to use this around the skin near the cuticle to remove any little flakies that you might have. This is very useful because it exfoliates at the end of your manicure. Okay, that's it for my gel manicure. I am all done. Hope you guys like this. I know it was very simple. If you guys want a more thorough manicure video, just let me know. And thank you guys for watching.